As candidate for Khôi from Cảnh High School. The topic is going to discuss is about global environmental issue. They are the responsibilities of rich nations, not of poor nations. Do you agree with this opinion?
So, good afternoon, everyone, judges, teachers, and soon-to-be friends. My full name is Khôi, and I'm in class 1121 of Cảnh High School. Without further ado, let me commence my presentation. So, as global warming is becoming more of an urgent issue, many raises the question of who would take care of it. So, people think that global environment problems are only the responsibility of developing countries and not for poorer nations. However, in my opinion, I strongly disagree with it because of these following reasons. So, to begin with, global environment problems are caused by all nations. So, as the urbanization started to take place, more and more places are being polluted because of our activities as humans, such as littering, factories, agricultural waste, many of it. And it is the process that is inevitable because urbanization ought to happen in order for us to improve our life quality. Buildings and maybe supermarkets are being made in order to supply for our life quality. So it's inevitable. However, many think that only the developing countries are responsible for global warming. I would like to take Japan for an example. So many blame Japan for dumping their radioactive water to the ocean. However, let's remember that the war is what caused Japan to have radioactive water in the first place. Therefore, we as humans together caused all of this polluting problems. Second of all, I believe that I'd like to talk about globalization. So we are increasing the globalization process, which includes the involvement of all countries. And to solve the global warming together, I believe that we need to join hands in order to do it effectively and to reach the goals of globalization, a process that we all hope to come true. So when everybody in every nation join hands and to put in efforts in order to make global environment issues to disappear, it will be a lot more effective than just some developing countries. Many think that only developing countries are responsible for solving the environmental problems because they don't think that poorer nations have the resources to help global environment problems to disappear. However, I believe that poor nations can take a lot of actions. For example, poor nations are considered they have a lot of resources, and richer countries they make money by taking resources in poor lands. So by rejecting the investment as well as the exploitation of richer countries, poor nations can also join hands in taking care of the environmental problems. Onto my third point, I believe that capitalism is also what is causing what's causing the environmental problems that we see nowadays. So, as I said before, richer nations are making use of poor nations' resources, and it's because we as a society has become more capitalist. We want to make money as our first priority. Therefore, we don't care about the problems that are going to destroy our Earth centuries more. We only think about the future ahead of us that is going to benefit us. So, in conclusion, I believe that all nations can join hands in taking care of global environmental
question for you is in what ways can the richer nations join hands with the less developed nations to solve the global environment issues?
So yeah, thank you for your question. I think that richer nations can educate their younger generation firstly, because the awareness of people is what going to help us to solve environmental problems. If we are not aware of the problems that are happening, then we will continue to pollute the environment more. And by educating younger generations to care more about the environment and how it's going and how our activities can pollute it and affect us in the future, we can foster, we can help our younger generations, and because younger generations are the future of all countries, therefore taking care of the young forces can really make a change. Yeah.
So global warming is real. So what do you think that should be done to prevent this problem?
Yes, thank you for your question again. So firstly, I think that a lot of global warming is caused by CH4, methane, and is caused a lot by farming, especially cattle farming. So by reducing the meat that we consume, I believe that we can significantly decrease the global warming effect and yeah. Second of all, global warming, second of all, fossil fuel is one of the main resources of CH2 and CH4 as well, which is the main cause of global warming. So by switching to more renewable energy, such as electricity, wind energy, or solar energy, we can also gradually decrease the amount of products that we consume to pollute the environment and therefore make a big change for the world.